No lie, I haven't really been super sure that I want to talk about this trailer. A little sick. Um, but you know what? Why not? Why not? It's a Marvel Studios movie. I like Marvel Studios movies. I like Black Widow. So this trailer takes the Avengers Endgame approach by showing half of the trailer just being footage from the previous film to set up the kind of journey, the arc that this character is going to have. Interestingly enough, it does not include footage of her from Infinity War or Endgame because that takes place after this movie. So that's cool. It gives you the vibe that she's like on the run, like a kind of like a Jason Bourne type thing. Like what I think is happening is that Ross is tracking her down because you do see Ross in the trailer. I think Ross is trying to track her down because she violated the Accords. We do know from the end of Captain America: Civil War that she was not yet running with Steve because Steve went after his friends in the raft alone. So we know that in between Civil War and Infinity War, Nat joins the team. We just don't know when. Obviously after this movie though. But with the very minimal information that we actually do have about this, there is a sequence where she goes to, I would have to assume, her old house, and she meets the other Black Widow. Her name is Helena. I think she's blonde, blah, blah, blah. She took over when Nat went missing in the comics, I believe. Believe it or not, I have not read every comic. I don't know every character. But they have a little bit of a scrap, and Natasha says, good seeing you again, sister, or something like that. A lot of people really do think that that is her actual blood sister. That is not the case. They are sisters in the same way that, like, I don't know, Stuart Little and George Little are brothers. You know, like they just, that's a bad example. They just grew up in the same hell house. That's just how it works. I mean, like, they're not actually blood related, but they are sisters in arms, essentially. There's a part where they have to go after David Harbour, who's Red Guardian in this movie. He's like the Soviet answer to Captain America, which is kind of cool because I really do like Cold War stuff. So I'm glad that they're putting Red Guardian in this story. He's, like I said, he's played by David Harbour. He is full David Harbour mode, just full beard, just Detective Hopper to the max. Is he Detective Hopper? Is he Sheriff Hopper? I don't know. I've never watched Stranger Things. Please don't yell at me in the comments. But yeah, it's interesting that he's doing a Russian accent. He's like, still fits, family back together again, that sort of thing. And Helena is doing, I think her name's Yelena. Yelena is doing a Russian accent, and Natasha just isn't. She's just full American mode, whatever, I don't care. Taskmaster shows up a couple times. I don't love his design. It's very underwhelming to me. He looks like the guy from Crisis. I mean, what I do think is cool is that he's attacking her with a bow and arrow. It would be interesting if he got archery skills from watching Hawkeye. The thing about Taskmaster, I've been wanting Taskmaster to appear for a very long time. I wanted him to be on the Daredevil series or the Iron Fist series, honestly. Because Taskmaster has the coolest ability. He has photographic reflexes, and what that means is that if he sees you do a move, he knows your entire fighting style. Like, if you don't have superpowers, how do you beat that? You just, like, what do you do? Like, you just can't. Because he doesn't forget old fighting styles that he's already learned. He knows everything that he knows, and then he learns what you can do. Like, he just instantly outclasses you. Like, there's no defense. You'd have to, like, overwhelm him with, like, 35 dudes, and even then, I'm pretty sure he'll still win because he's also a melee weapons expert. He uses a sword and a shield, as we've seen. There is a frame where his shield is, like, embedded in the ground, so what I imagine happened is he threw it at Red Guardian bashed him on the floor. That's just what I have to assume. I mean, there's really not a whole lot to work with in this trailer. I mean, there's a part where she's dressed in white. That's cool. Yelena is wearing the vest that Nat wore in Infinity War. That's pretty interesting. But yeah, I mean, there's not, like I said, there's only like a minute worth of new footage in this trailer. There's not a whole lot that I can really dive into and talk about. But the Black Widow trailer, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Is it interesting to you? Are you interested in seeing this movie, knowing Black Widow's ultimate fate? Whatever you think, whatever it is, comment below and educate me. And I just want to say to you, merci d'avoir regardé. Thank you for watching. I will see you very soon.